Ever feel like you were meant for something more, but have no idea what that is? Like you missed the day everyone else chose their dream job and got stuck with the leftovers? You're not alone, and thankfully there's a simple tool that can help. I remember sitting in a job interview once, sweaty palms, nervous smile, and the guy asks, "So, what made you want to apply for this position?" And I said, "Honestly, I have no idea." It was awkward, but it was true. I had spent years doing jobs I thought I should do. You know the drill. Get a degree, pick something stable, just find a job with benefits. But at the end of the day, I felt like I was wearing someone else's shoes. Too tight, wrong style, not me. I didn't need a pep talk. I needed a map, something to help me figure out what I was actually built for. That's when I stumbled onto this simple tool based on John Holland's career theory. It didn't tell me what I had to be. It just showed me who I already was. And that was the shift. If you've ever felt stuck or directionless, this little tool might just help you take your first step toward a job that doesn't feel like a costume. Stick around. I'll show you how it works, and you can even try it for free today. It's called the Holland Code Assessment, or the RIASEC model if you're feeling fancy. Created by psychologist John L. Holland, this tool has been helping people discover career interests since before TikTok was a twinkle in the internet's eye. And no, it's not astrology. It's research-based and used by real career counselors around the world. When I started college, I thought I wanted to be an architect. It sounded cool, right? Creative, professional, respectable. After my very first semester, one of my professors, who was both wise and merciful, pulled me aside. He said, "I'll make you a deal. If you switch your major, I'll pass you in this class." So there I was, standing in the career counseling office that same week, signing up for every test imaginable. Manual dexterity, IQ, skill assessments, interest inventories. They even asked about past jobs and hobbies. A few days later, they called me in and said something that both encouraged and confused me. "You could do just about anything you want, but architecture? Yeah, not a great fit." The real question was, if not architecture, then what? And that's where real discovery begins, with curiosity, not a career title. Think of it like this. Some people love working with tools and engines. Others love ideas, creativity, or helping people cry less on a Tuesday afternoon. Your interests point somewhere. You just need a map. That's what this test gives you, a personalized interest compass. I should have known architecture wasn't my thing. I'm the kind of person who, if a friend calls me up needing to talk, I'll be there for them. Even if I'm on the way to my own wedding. On time, structured schedule, not so much. But being present with people, that's where I come alive. On my wedding day, the big day, I wasn't getting my tie just right or pacing in the church basement. I was out under a shade tree, talking with one of my oldest friends. We met before kindergarten. Still talk to this day. I won't tell you how old I am, but he retired quite a few years ago, and he keeps asking when I'm going to join him. But in that moment, none of that mattered. What mattered was him. Our conversation, just being there. Meanwhile, my best man, he was sweating bullets. I made it to the church on time, but barely. And that moment, that perfectly sums up who I am. I'm not wired for rigid structure. I'm wired for connection, for people. And that's exactly what the Holland model helped me understand. Some of us need a blueprint. Others need a moment under a tree. So there I was, freshly freed from architecture, tests behind me, and now staring into the wild unknown. What next? That's when I came across something that just made sense. John Holland's career theory. Holland believed that we all lean towards certain interest areas, natural preferences for how we think, solve problems, and engage with the world. He grouped them into 6 types. And don't worry, there's no exam here, just a chance to recognize yourself or laugh at the one you definitely aren't. R. Realistic. You like working with your hands, tools, machines, or animals. You probably hated group projects, but could fix a lawnmower blindfolded. I. Investigative. Think science, puzzles, research, and understanding how things work. You're probably the one who actually reads the manual. A. Artistic. Creativity, expression, and making beautiful things. You don't follow instructions, you remix them into something better. S. Social. You enjoy helping, teaching, or supporting others. You're that person who somehow becomes everyone's therapist in group chats. E. Enterprising. You like persuading, leading, and selling ideas. You probably ran for student council or convinced your friends to. C. Conventional. You find peace in order, systems, and routines. Excel spreadsheets don't scare you, they comfort you. Most of us are a blend of 2 or 3 of these types. And when your job lines up with your strongest interest areas, that's where the magic happens. Once you take the test, you'll land on a combo of 2 to 3 interest areas, like artistic, social, investigative. This tells you what kinds of jobs might actually fit you, not just what pays well or sounds impressive at reunions. Now, this isn't a magical job vending machine, it's a guide. You might still need to explore, try things out, and maybe even talk to an actual career counselor. But this free assessment is a great place to start, and it's way better than scrolling job boards until your coffee goes cold. I made the whole thing available in a Google Doc. No login, no spam, just honest help. Click the link below, take the test, and start exploring what you were made to do.